my name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and this is the weekly forecast for week commencing October 9th, 2023. Each week I like to bring you the wisdom of the tarot of my deck, the Mythic Tarot, and I'm going to choose a card for each day of the week. We're going to see what the energy of that day of the week is. I'm going to put the card back in the deck because sometimes that card turns up 2 and 3 times in a row or in the space of that week. So let's begin. Monday, 9th of October 2023. Let's choose a card. Shuffle the deck. Two of Wands. Two of Wands for Monday represents, I'm channeling the information here, guys, so just bear with me. It feels a very like, of course it's about choice because it's a 2, but I do see there's still a bit of hesitation just sitting on that threshold of the choice. The Two of Wands also, but it's a very exciting time because there is something to step into. There's no hesitation about what direction to head in. There's no hesitation around the choice. The choice is really easy. The hesitation is about just taking that breath before you take the step. So it's a very settled feeling on Monday. It's like whatever you feel is right is the go. So there is no having to sort of rack your brain about what to do. I like the Two of Wands. Have a look again. You can see in the cave in the background, that is the lessons have been learned. So that means we are confident in our decision-making processes about what the next step is. I just feel a really deep, settled feeling in my soul about Monday and about this card. So there's nothing hard here. There's no hard decisions to make. It's just what it is that we'd like to do. I guess the hesitation is just that taking that breath and like, okay, let's do it. And so that is for Monday, October 9th. And so that card is now back in the deck. Shuffling Tuesday, October the 10th, 2023. Let's have a look. Oh, 2 cards came out. The rule is if 2 cards come out, 2 cards must be read. So I'm going to choose, first of all here, there's those people. Our people are here with us. My people, your people. Somebody's here with me. That's a nice confirmation. So first card we have is the Three of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles represents, that we talked about making that choice, taking that breath, doing that first step. That first step on Tuesday is going to say, yes, we have confirmation that we have the correct, or that we have chosen appropriately for ourselves. There is no right or wrong, guys. That's my mantra. What choice it is, what choice we make is always the correct action for us. And so that Tuesday is going to have confirmation that everything is actually as we felt. Remember I said there was such a settled feeling inside. That means Tuesday gives confirmation that everything is on track. Let's have a look at the second card. The Hermit. Interesting. The Hermit has turned up to let us know. I talked about yesterday lessons learned. That means that as much as we have taken that step, taken that breath, we are confident. We are still incorporating or putting those lessons or seeing how they play out. The Hermit represents a little bit of alone time, not because we're going to be alone, but we need some time out from external influences so that we can incorporate those lessons into our being. So we've making that decision, taking that step, seeing that reward and seeing that confirmation. We are still feeling a little bit alone or left out. So that is a very normal feeling for Tuesday. Do not think, I've missed something, I can't feel anything. We must have that alone time in order to have faith in our decisions and and not have anything external to us confuse that decision-making process and that confirmation that everything is fine. The wisdom of the Hermit will be consolidated within, and faith in our decision-making process is within. Anyway, both of those are now back in the deck. Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. Let's choose a card. Shuffle the deck. Oh, here's the Hermit. Oh, the Hermit's turned up again. So I'm going to go over the Hermit energy. So the consolidation, so obviously we started to feel the Hermit yesterday, and so the Hermit is continuing. I promise you I shuffled, you saw me, and he came out again. So the Hermit is a continuation of yesterday. We got a touch of it yesterday, because having confirmation, when we make a decision and we feel so sure about it in our own selves, having the Hermit work with us allows us to consolidate that faith that we have in ourselves. Again, we to have external influences, even well-meaning ones, will confuse our thinking process and our thought process, and it may even start us to question our own confirmation or our own decisions that we've made. We must walk alone for a little bit just to feel what we know, just to know that it's us and nothing else. And as I said before, having the confirmation or having the Hermit and confirmation of the Hermit around us consolidates the faith that we will have in our own decision-making process. We won't feel uncertain on this path about how to move forward and what decisions to make, and reading the signs and the signals, because this is what's best for us, not for anybody else. So walking with the Hermit in this instance is very good. As an aside, just remember, you might not feel as close to people and situations while the Hermit's around, and that's perfectly natural. It's like you're shutting out all of that external chatter and listening to our own internal wisdom, or our own internal Hermit. So he's back in the deck. Thursday, October 12th, 2023. Let's have a look. You saw me, I'm shuffling. King of Wands. Oh, excellent opportunity on Thursday. The King of Wands represents an opportunity. I think it's an opportunity to shine. We may have the King represents somebody turning up, whether it's a person or an actual opportunity to not to prove ourselves, but to show off what we can and what we're capable of. This means the wisdom of the Hermit has now gone full circle, and now we're able to show off and say, hey, look what I can do. So that means that there will be people seeing us, watching us, noticing us, and we will be able to think, you know what, we'll feel confident in actually showing ourselves off, showing off our skills, and feeling really good about what we do, because we know in our hearts that everything is spot on, because we have walked with the Hermit, we have worked it out for ourselves, and now the King of Wands turns up. And so we can say, so it's a quick opportunity, a small window, or it might be just as simple as somebody saying, hey, show me what you can do. Or it might be something as simple as complex as an offer of a job, or an offer of a moving of house. Something's going to turn up and say, now that you have this, you will feel confident about making a decision for that small opportunity, or that small window that turns up. Again, there's no right or wrong whether you take it up or not. It is just confirmation that you are following the path that's in your own heart. It is confirmation that everything is as it should be, because that opportunity means that more opportunities will be on their way. It's just a little bit of an experience to say, do I want to do this? How good am I? Or how good is this? Anyway, he's back in the deck. Friday, October 13th, 2023. Let's choose a card. I did shuffle. You didn't watch me shuffle. Let's choose a card. Tower. All those positivity. And now on Friday, the Tower turns up. That would be almost like a confirmation of Friday the 13th superstition, where everything falls apart. The Tower does represent a cleaning up of our circumstances. The Tower, when the Tower turns up, that means that things that are not part of our moving forward, not part of our next phase, not part of what we have committed to do for ourselves, will be taken out of our control, taken out of our hands and taken away. So I like the Tower for exposing the little lies that we're telling ourselves, exposing those energies that may be draining us, that we may not even recognize. So the Tower comes in and it takes it out of our, like, it takes the responsibility of our own processes to say, oh, I have to do this and I should get rid of that. The Tower just says, no, this isn't working for you. I'm taking it out of your hands. I'm taking control here. You can see the destruction of the Tower. It is something that it doesn't have to be huge destruction. It can also be like a huge event. It can also be a smaller event. But just be reminded that whatever happens is out of your control and you're going, oh no, I have to let that go, or it's ready to let that go. That means the Tower is doing its, or working its magic for you. And that takes that sort of monkey mind out of our space. It sometimes can be distressing because that control is wrenched away out of our time frame. We say, "Oh, I wasn't ready for that," but we really are. That tells me that moving forward, the Tower is showing us that there are some things that are still holding us back that we haven't really consciously acknowledged, even though we might deep down know it, but we haven't consciously acknowledged. And it's doing the hard lifting for us. It says, right, you don't need this, this, and this. I'm going to take that out of the space. And what's left, and this is again the beauty of the Tower, what's left is what's solid and what is you. What is your truth and what is my truth, what is our truth is left behind. And we can build on that. We have all of the things that we need to build. We don't have to build again. We just build from what's left. And the Tower shows us who we are, what our beliefs are, and makes it so much easier to then build something that will not be washed away so easily. The Tower shows us what is strong in our life, what we actually believe in, and what's going to work for us. So it's easy for me to say this, but if you can, just go with it. If something happens out of your control, then whatever will be, will be. That could be your mantra for Friday. Anyway, that one's back on the deck. Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Looks like one has chosen itself for me. As I'm shuffling, it's jumped out. Just bear with me. Oh, Ace of Wands. Woohoo. So after the destruction of the Tower, what did I say? All the things that we were dragging around with us have now been washed away. What does that give us? More energy. Ace of Wands, more energy, and a clear pathway ahead. The energy, we already know the pathway. We were just lacking a little bit of energy. There were some things that, because I can see it in my mind's eye, with that Tower, we were dragging a few things behind us. That Tower has washed it all away, and what's left is what we can build on. That means the Ace can swoop in and we'll have energy plus to actually put those things in action. We don't have to make decisions. We've already made that decision. We don't have to look forward. We don't have to see the future. We've already chosen. The Ace of Wands says energy plus, energy plus. So that expect a boost of energy, or a boost of motivation. That it becomes clear. All the things are clear. The motivation gives us the energy and pushes us forward and say, right, I'm going to do this, this, and this today because everything makes sense to me today and I'm ready to put it into place. So go with that. Exciting times. That one's back on the deck. Sunday, October 15th, 2023. I shuffled. Choose a card. Oh. All right. So Sunday is a little bit of a day of rest. Six of Cups. A bit melancholy, the Six of Cups. Always the word that comes to my mind is melancholy. Six of Cups tells me that it is a day, I want to say, take some time out on Sunday. It's been a big week. A lot of things have happened, like a lot of moving forward, a lot of things cleared out, a lot of things that have happened, especially the opportunity, the Hermit being there, like the King of Wands, especially the Tower, all those things happening, and then the Ace of Wands turning up. It's been go, go, go. So Sunday is a day of contemplation and rest. And it also is a day of processing. So as much as a lot of things were washed away, we really didn't get enough of a chance to process what actually happened. So the Six of Cups gives us time to process those things and allows our emotions to heal and let go. The Six of Cups is a time of just looking back and reconciling those things that we were pretty much taken out of our control, what we realised we're going to, what was gotten rid of, and says, well, you know what, it's just that time to sit back and think, you know what, that happened and that happened, and we come to terms with it within ourselves because we didn't have the chance to process everything in that moment. And the Six of Cups and Sunday gives us that time out to do that. So that one is back on the deck. Well, what a week. This is the wrap up for the week commencing October the 9th, 2023. That was the weekly forecast. Just wrapping that up, it's going to be a very much a full-on week of accepting that we are pretty amazing. We're going to have opportunities to prove that and not only show ourselves but show it off to the outside world. It's very much a go, go, go week until Sunday. So allow your if you can, go with that flow, let everything happen. We've got a lot of fire, a lot of wands, which means a lot of pushing, like where we've been putting things off, a lot of pushing us to get that moving and get that going. Not forcing us, just saying, oh, it's time, and we'll feel like we want to do it because there'll be something inside of us saying, yeah, let's do this. And then on Sunday we get to rest, we get to reconcile those things that we sort of had not realized, and we get time to process the emotions and the some of the losses and some of the gains that we've had, so we feel better about those decisions that we've made on the hop and on the run. And we understand that we're doing it for us and for our highest good. Anyway, my name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and this has been the weekly forecast for week commencing October 9th, 2023. Much love from me. Mwah. Bye for now. See you guys next week with love from me. Mwah.